Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Tommy T in California once again. Doing some more work at a dealership that I regularly do business with in Ontario, California. Just a little bit of news to report this morning. I'm probably late on this, probably everybody knows already, but every single casino in the Nevada state is going to shut down as of 12 a.m. Wednesday morning. I'm sorry, Thursday morning. Basically tonight at 12 a.m. There will not be any casinos open for 30 days. 30 days. It's a big, I don't know what's going to happen in this economy, man. It's already shot to shit. I mean, it really is. Um, I went to the Nugget, the Pahrump Nugget this morning, and they were already closed. And I had a feeling they were going to close because I talked to the sports book crew, and they were on what they call a skeleton crew. They only had two people working there, and the casino was completely empty. I mean, maybe three or four people, including myself, wandering through the casino. I figured, let me take another shot and throw another 60 or 70 bucks in the machines and try and hit before they close down. And I didn't hit anything, but I went there this morning to try another 20 bucks, and sure enough, they were already shut down. Parking lot was empty, and I'll tell you, man, this is like a really bad movie. The only problem with this bad movie is you can't turn it off. It's real life. A bad movie, you could switch to another channel. This is really getting really bad. I don't know what's going to happen. I know the economy is shot right now, and it's going to get worse. Um, People are just fighting in stores over water, toilet paper. The people do not know how to act, and just imagine if it's something worse than this. I know this is bad. They're saying if this goes uncontrolled, it can hit half of the population throughout the world. It can. I don't know how many deaths. I think they said like 48 million deaths can possibly occur if this is not caught and put under control, which would be the worst disease since who knows how long. I mean, if ever. So, I mean, like I said, the news and the media did perpetuate this. They did cause all the panic. And who do you believe anymore? It's hard to really listen to the media anymore because they did cause a lot of the panic. But then again, on a catch-22 situation, damned if you do, damned if you don't. They're trying to make people stay home so we can get past this. So I don't know. Maybe the panic is needed. I don't know. But there's no reason for people to go in stores and hoard, buy what you usually do. And you know what? The stores in this country would be so much better if everybody was so much more friendly with each other. But everybody wants to fight each other, and it's really ridiculous. You know, somebody told me, a friend of mine out here in California, she went in and she was standing behind a lady with 5 dozen eggs. And the supermarket told her, I'm sorry, you're only allowed 2 dozen. And they had an argument at the counter, and she asked for the manager, and the manager also said, sorry, we're only allowed to sell 2 dozen. Well, what does she do with all of the eggs? She takes them all and she throws them on the floor. And I wish my friend would have taken a video of this because this person needed to be shamed out big time. And she actually stated to the employees, well, if I can't have them, nobody's going to have them. So what does that tell you about some people in this world? It's me. People like that deserve the karma they're going to get when it comes around. They deserve everything that comes their way in the future. You don't do that out of your fellow man. What's wrong with 2 dozen eggs? And you live on that. I don't care how many people's in your house. It's just, I'm dumbfounded. I'm at a loss for words. I don't read a script. I'm just tossing this off my head. And I'll tell you, if that would have been me right next to her, I don't know what I would have done. I might have been in jail for wringing her neck. I would have cursed her out. That's for sure. And I would have called the cops because that's destruction of property. That's vandalism as far as I'm concerned. If you didn't pay for those eggs, I would have called the cops and have her arrested and actually trespassed her and not have her come in the store anymore. That's what I would have done. It didn't go that far, though, but I know I would have done that for 100% sure, So this is a nightmare for everybody. I don't know what's going to happen. A lot of businesses are shutting down left and right, and even my customers, I'm worried that I may not get paid. I got a nice $2,000 job going, and I don't know what's going to happen. After I finished, I actually talked to this guy this morning, and I started a job, and I asked him, I says, I am a little worried about getting paid. He says, don't worry, you'll get paid. But you know what? That doesn't mean anything what the service manager said. It's the upper management who controls everything. So what he says and what they do is two different things. So I just gotta just don't worry and do my work and hand him an invoice tomorrow, and hopefully I get paid in paid 3 to 5 days. So, and I hope the banks don't close down. It's another thing. Banks are gonna, if banks close down, I know a lot of people do banking online, but I go in banks. Excuse me, I'm burping up the beer here. So banks closed down. I mean, like I said, this country is really, really screwed right now. It's going to get worse before it gets better, and I don't know if this country is going to recover. This country may not recover for 5 years, maybe longer. There's going to be people out of business. They may never open up again. There's people that's going to lose their jobs. I don't know about the rent situation. There are people that may not be able to pay their rent, and from what I heard, they're putting some law into effect or something. I'm not 100% sure where the landlord cannot throw them out because of what's going on. But then again, I don't know. So we all got to take this with a grain of salt. Nothing you could do. Nothing you could do. I just came from the store now, and there's nothing on the shelves. There's no meat, no canned vegetables, no nothing. People are hoarding like crazy. And it's just ridiculous. These are idiotic, insecure people who only care about themselves. They don't care about the next person. And this is what's going to drive this country to shit if it hasn't already been driven to shit already. So I got nothing else to say about this situation except I hope it gets over with, in 30 days. Who knows? This might just be the beginning of the end. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe the government is not telling us something. Maybe there's something else going on that they're not telling us. Why would all these businesses and everything close down? I don't understand it. Unless they're just trying to prevent a really catastrophic disease. That's the only thing I can think of. They're trying to prevent something from happening, which is very understandable. And I hope that's all they're doing. I hope it's something like that, and where they're not telling us everything. Because if there's something else behind this, I think we have the right to know as citizens. So, I don't know, guys. We'll have to play it by ear. Hey, you know what? My Corona was available. I got my vodka. I got my weed for later. So, I don't know. You guys take care, and like I said, the bottom line is try and wash your hands if you can. Every time you're out, touch anything. Even if you don't have handy wipes, the best thing to do is, I've even got the antibacterial soap and water mixed in a bottle that I carry in the truck, because I leave the rubbing alcohol at home because sometimes I need it for other things. I only have one bottle of rubbing alcohol, which is fantastic for disinfectant. But I have antibacterial, kills 99% germs, and I put it in a bottle, mix it up with water, soap and water, and I have it in the truck, and I have some clean paper towels that I, every time I touch a shopping cart or anything for that matter, I just wash my hands in the truck. And another thing, after you wash your hands, try not to touch the door handle. Try, when you're in the bathroom, don't touch the door handle. Use the paper towel that you're wiping your hands with. Touch that. Use that to open the door, because a lot of people throw the towel away and then they'll open the door, and then you're back to having carrying germs again. So there's all kind of little things. You wipe your face out of habit. Sometimes you don't even know you're doing it. So the best thing to do is just keep your hands as clean as possible. If you got rubbing alcohol, if you drive a lot, take that. Maybe even 100. Let's see, Stoli, I don't know, vodka maybe, 200% alcohol, if you could find it anywhere, 100 proof scotch, if you could find that. That's really hard to find, but like I said, if you could even find alcohol, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm trying to think of some ideas, but the main thing is just whenever you come in contact with something, just try not to use your hands around your face and your eyes. That's how it gets in your system. Okay, guys, I know this video is a little long today, so all the best. I wish you all the safety and health in the world, and whatever you do, just remember to wash those hands. Okay? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.